What's up? This is Jordan Gray from Half Lit and DopelivenTV.
Hey, this your boy Don Ritchie representing the Midwest 219 Stand Up.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Lamar Tate.
This is your girl, Monifa.
Hey, what up? It's your man Dave Hollister from Blackstreet.
You know what this is right here. This Trigger Trench in the building.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is your boy Jason Weaver. And whenever I'm back home in the Chi, I'm checking out Dope Living TV.
Hey, it's your girl, Adina Howard, and you're watching Dope Living TV, live with Greg Gray and the crew.
Let me start that over. Matter of fact, let me quit laughing at me, Luke.
I'm like, and you just see me in the green room. I'm like, I'm throwing signs and everything.
Oh my goodness. He was going.
He had a whole conversation.
I'm going to tell you, bro. I think we all needed that laugh.
Oh, man. Wait. Gina, he always getting on you about having that mic muted.
Hey, Mercy.
That's my sis.
Oh, my goodness. This was a funny return.
That was hilarious. I'm like, is he doing
Let's try that one more time.
He's just really goofy today.
All right,
let's try that again.
Yeah, we're gonna try it. I should roll the whole thing over, but no, I ain't gonna do that.
That's what I had to do. Didn't I have to roll it again? You got it.
So you got to give me this because I ain't been on in a minute for real. So we on there tight. Everybody's the views that are expressed on this Dope Living TV live, and not necessarily views of Dope Living TV or its affiliates. Hey, so there, I said it, I did it. I was a little rusty. I'm good now. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. And as I was saying before, you guys didn't hear it. I was saying, look, I've been getting inboxes, man, and people. We're doing a relationship roundtable today, by the way. And people are saying, hey, man, I listened to y'all, man, and I tried this and it didn't work.
Oh, no.
Hey, what did we say?
You tried one time, though.
What did we say?
Whoever said that, though, let them know one time is not enough.
Hey, I told him, I said, hey, man, look, these are just our opinions, and that's all they are. They're opinions, okay? Man, you know opinions like assholes, right? I'm like, dude, get out of here with all that, okay?
Oh, my Lord.
Let's
hang up on
it. A lady said she going to try it. Some of the stuff that we said. I said, don't try it because we said it. This is for entertainment purposes, okay? But we're just expressing ourselves, all right? This is what we do. This is what we're doing to get some stuff off our chest because, out of interviewing people and talking about different subjects and this and that, we get to release ourselves now, okay? That's what we do with the Relationship Roundtable. Everybody's has been in or are in relationships, so we feel that we can talk about it. We're not saying we're experts. We're not saying we like Coach Jeffs. We're just saying, hey, this is why we feel about this. This is how. Right. How's everybody doing though?
Awesome.
Ooh, I feel like I've been on the moon or somewhere and just got back.
No.
Wow.
What's up? Tell us about that woman.
This was off for the whole week last week. Okay, she had some things she had to take care of.
Yeah.
And it's
I've been on the moon. I done came back. Dang, I stayed on the moon out there.
Pray for everybody. Pray for everything that everybody goes through. Okay, sister is no exception. Okay, sis. We all back now. Everybody's back. You know,
Well,
we
yeah, yeah.
Jeff had some other things he had to do today too. So, but you
He'll
know,
be back.
we playing chess. He'll be back. We playing chess, I think.
He said he think.
Anyway, y'all know
Stop
my,
it.
y'all know my mannerisms well. But anyway, man, we want to thank you guys for always tuning in. We've had, you know, Maurice and Marcy been holding us down. Okay, they've been holding us down. You know, when Gene and I are out,
Thank y'all.
been holding us down, man. I'm telling you. You know,
Well,
so
when I'm out, y'all do the
Supposed
same
to
thing.
do.
it's what we do. It's what we do here at DopelivenTV Live. Now, so much stuff going on in the world today too, and I think it's good that we get an opportunity to just relax and do something else, right? Instead of talking about all this that's out there. We do have to address it at some point, okay? But right, you know, at some point, sometimes we just gotta have some fun. So let's get started, all right?
Yep, I'm ready.
I had to take my son to the doctor for his foot, right? And so we just talking. I just said, you know what? Let me ask the people around here some relationship questions. So the nurse was, the receptionist was out there, and I said, you know, give me a good relationship question. And she was like, oh, well, I got one. Why do opposites attract?
What?
And I'm like, why do opposites attract? She said.
Oh.
And I'm like,
She said it in her voice.
yeah, I said it in her voice, Marcy. She said, why do opposites attract? That's what she said. Anyway, and I don't think we really covered it. So let me ask you guys, why do opposites attract? Or is that just something to say?
I think opposites attract because one in need of what the other one doesn't have. It balances the relationship out.
Yeah, can the opposite, you know, because let's keep it 100. When you start off with somebody, most of the times it's the facade. It's what you see first.
Right. You see the mask.
And then
as the relationship goes on, that's when you find out whether or not, you know, right.
The opposite. So is that a good thing or a bad thing?
What, the mask?
Being
opposites. Me and Mary Ann are not opposites, but we are, you know.
For some things you're saying.
Yeah, some things, and it balances both off. You know, I could be in particularly quick to act on stuff where she's a little bit more, you know, cerebral. She'll think it through. So.
Yeah, I think even with the opposites, I think there are some similarities, which is why you're attracted to that person.
Right.
There may be sometimes it's more opposites than it is similarities.
Well, I mean,
but there's some similarities there. You know, it may be that you have the same goals. It may be that, you know, you have the same type of family style. There's some similarities, but those opposites, they are really always on the other end of the spectrum.
Right.
Yeah. And it depends on what that opposite is too. If it's something that's still positive, I think it'll still work.
I was gonna say, Marcy, tilt your camera down some, girl.
I'm trying, honey. I'm trying to get it together.
Looking like Obama from the train up there, man. Just a headshot. Byron says if you're too opposite, sure to fail.
I believe that because now you're adapting something totally different, and it's 100% different. People can adapt to a lot of different things, but for a whole person,
if it's way out there, if it's way out there,
yeah. And like if this person uses run around here robbing people, and you don't, you know what I mean? That's totally opposite, but adjusting to that, I mean, unless you want to go to jail,
that's no adjustment.
That's extreme, Mo.
That's no adjustment on that.
I'm just saying, if you want to go,
I ain't going to jail or hell for nobody.
If one person likes to go out and the other person likes to stay home, is there an adjustment there somewhere?
There is an adjustment. It has to be.
Yeah,
definitely has to be.
You know, that person is either going to slow down their going out, or sometimes they might stop it altogether if it bothers that other person. There definitely has to be some adjustment there.
There's got to be some type of compromise there.
Go ahead, spit it out, Greg.
Maybe instead of them going out 3 times a week, they might drop it down to 1 time a week.
Yeah.
But there are some adjustments. I mean,
But you
Robert
still
and
have
I
to
are
be.
totally different in a lot of different areas, but we're the same in a lot of different areas too.
Things that matter
Yeah.
a lot.
And I agree, but you know, at some point, I think with some people, it's a weaker mindset and a strong mindset, and that weaker mindset sometimes might creep in. Andra says, "My wife and I are different, but the same. Values and religion are the same. We differ in how we handle different situations."
And
Absolutely.
that's important because really those are some things that you will continue to clash in a
Yeah.
relationship with when it
Yeah.
comes to religion, when it sometimes even when it comes to politics.
Politics, yeah.
You know,
And those are important
especially
things.
if there are strong values in those areas.
Mhm.
You know, my friend Ilsa, I love this woman. She says, in a mature relationship, the opposites recognizes that the other partner provides balance.
Thank you.
Sometimes, like for the man to gently check her in a sexy way. I agree.
Okay,
Definitely. She got that.
Like how she put that, yeah.
Yeah.
She got that. But in a, I guess, a roundabout way, man. Opposite, when people always say it because they toss that around a lot. Opposites attract. There was a song about opposites attract. Okay, I think that's just a mindset. Yeah, that's just a mindset. Okay, opposites attract. When you are attracted to this person, you've talked and you had these conversations and this and that. I think the opposites start to minimize themselves. You know what I mean? So, because if you really care about the person, it's not a matter of being opposite. It's a matter of respect. You know what I'm saying? Respect what this person likes. Respect what this person came in with, and you respect, and they'll respect what you came in with. So that's what that is. Okay. I was looking at something, and I'm trying to do something. And pretty soon y'all gonna see my whole thing change because I got this studio I'm making. Where was I at here?
You don't know, say.
So, well, first of all, let me ask you guys, and we've talked about this before, but I'm quite sure there's many more. Okay. Byron says, many years ago, I broke up with someone for religious reasons. She thought that she was God, and I didn't.
Wow.
So I was looking up toxic relationships, and I was talking about the word toxic.
Okay.
All right. Why do we use that now? We didn't use that before. Okay. Now it's just the word that everybody throws out to actually demean a person or a situation. It's a toxic situation. Toxic relationship. What is a toxic relationship?
You just said you looked it up. So what does it say?
No, I didn't look that up. I was looking at something else, but then that just came in my head.
But doesn't that actually, explain what you're trying to get across? A toxic relationship. That sounds exactly like what it is. You know what I mean?
I don't think it's thrown around though. I don't really agree with that it's thrown
describing
around.
exactly what it is to me.
There are a lot of toxic relationships out here because of the way relationships have shifted.
But Gina, we calling it toxic relationship, but we didn't say that 12 years ago. We
called it something else though.
Abusive. Whether emotionally, mentally, spiritually, physically.
Yes,
you use the crazy word. Now you can't use the crazy word.
I think toxic. I'm with Byron. I think toxic is a nicer way to put it than what we used to use. Because
anyway, Jay said it's a nice way of saying that motherfucker grimy.
I didn't read the whole sentence, Byron. I don't agree with you on that.
Here's my language, y'all.
But no, I mean, think about what toxic means. It means it's not good. It's not clean,
right?
And that's what that when you see a relationship like that, is usually some abuse in there, some alcoholism, some drug abuse. That is toxic.
Physical.
It is never going to get any better.
That explains exactly what it is. Sometimes, though, I mean, all of those and a little bit more. Shoot.
Elsa says,
there it is.
Impurity.
That's right.
As you said that, now this is what I had looked up, Marcy, because it was ways to find that you are in a toxic relationship, and I'm not going to read them all, but you said a couple of them. Gina says some. Mo says some. Abuse was one. Okay, that it leads to a toxic relationship. Selfishness. You want everything, and you don't care what the other person does. Clinginess. All right.
Oh, they saying clingy is toxic, man. We got a lot of more toxic relationships out there than I thought.
Come on now.
Wait. How could that be toxic?
I'll read it to you.
Okay.
Codependence can be serious deal breakers in a relationship. It says when one partner becomes excessively reliant on the other, it can severely limit personal freedom and impede growth.
That is. I mean, I didn't think of it as toxic, but if you think about
I
it, it
didn't
really
either.
is. I have a family member right now in a new relationship, and that person that he's dating has a lot of positive qualities, but he says she's clingy, and that's a deal breaker for him.
So there you go with the deal breaker, because that's a deal breaker for me. Don't be clingy.
Me too.
I can't do it. I can't do it. Look, I could love you to death, okay, but if you're clingy, it and like this says, it can breed resentment and stagnation in a relationship. Okay, over time, the over dependence can entangle the emotional well-being of both partners as a constraining web. All right. They say
a lot of times when they're like that, it has a lot to do with lack of trust too.
I said insecurity. Yeah.
Well, there's a few more. I just didn't read them all. Anger issues, definitely.
That's a deal breaker for me.
Substance abuse, poor communication, dishonesty, the lack of respect, unreliability, incompatibility. Now, the incompatibility part, that should have been expressed, at the beginning, basically. Okay, but infidelity, lack of personal growth, controlling behavior, disregard for boundaries. The lack of empathy. Here's one that we all know: financial irresponsibility. Not saying that we
That's
know
killed more than all them other ones put together.
I remember Angie said this one of our viewers, Angie. She said inconsistency, jealousy, lack of effort, disrespect for family and friends.
Come on,
you got different life goals. You're on different paths. This one is a deal breaker for me too. Unresolved past issues.
Oh yes.
A dismissive attitude, the lack of trust, unhealthy conflict resolution, the lack of intimacy, no booty, no duty, disregard for
That's
personal.
toxic.
That's toxic.
If I ain't getting none.
You said that's toxic.
Wait. I ain't getting none. All them other ones
we
come.
might have to think of another word for that one.
Yeah, because I don't look at that one as being toxic. I must have been real toxic then.
Wait.
Marcy said she was toxic.
I was toxic, man. No, I wasn't your wife. We're not doing that. Sorry.
Posetta said a chronic liar. Elsa says, yep. Think about relationships where either the man or the woman says, if I can't have you, no one can. And then you have a murder-suicide situation. Then you have a murder-suicide situation. It happens.
Yeah, they just want to know this happened here.
It's absolutely right.
Yep.
Andrea says toxicity is negative, but some can be healed with therapy. We tend to overlook toxicity in the beginning of relationships. Yeah, I agree with that too. The lack of appreciation, lack of respect for privacy. And the last one that they have on their list is the lack of emotional availability.
Yeah.
You're not there for that person when they need you. And I wrote something today about hugs, okay? Everybody, a hug can just kill it all. It can stop all of this stuff, okay? Especially if somebody hugs you with intent,
Yeah, with intent.
It really I've needed a hug for a few from the right person and with the right intent. I'll put it like that. Everybody say, hey, what's up, Greg? I'll be like, your ass off me. If you got the one that's with intent, man, I'm telling you, man. Come on. Bree says, LOLZ, no booty with lack of respect.
With lack of respect.
That says mental abuse, absolutely.
Yeah. Mental,
so
emotionally,
let me make this statement.
Physical.
Let me make this statement.
Go ahead.
You just mentioned all of that stuff, right? And you know what's so crazy about the human beings? We take that mask as face that face mask that everybody put on, and we take that as the person, and then we go into these toxic relationships every time.
Why do people stay in those though?
They stay in them because sometimes it could be the booty and the beauty
and insecurity. Sometimes I know a couple of women that are the type I just have to be in a relationship.
Wow.
And they've asked,
no matter how abusive it is.
they've asked me before they really committed to that relationship, my thoughts. And I'm like, heck no. And I'm listing half of that list, if not more than half that list, reasons why. Because I don't just say, nope, I'll give a reason. My thing is, if you come ask me my opinion, be ready for it. But then they still got into the relationship, and then they're calling, complaining, well, Marcy, blah, 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 blah. And they're like, I'm in shock because this, da, da, da. And I'm like, I'm in shock. You in shock. You
Yeah,
saw
I'm
it.
gonna be devil's advocate on both sides here.
Yeah, y'all
On the
stop me from doing that.
Male and female. Okay. Half of that stuff, do you think that's a too high of a run? Looking for that perfect person?
It's not necessarily looking for a perfect person.
Or looking for that perfect person for you. I'll put it to you like that. I mean, putting those, hey, you got to have this and this and this. I'm just being devil's advocate.
The high expectations, okay?
Yeah.
You can't go into a relationship.
Not just high, that's just normal expectation. That should be automatic. Most of the stuff.
Well, some people consider it high expectations. They don't consider that normal expectations. And when you have those expectations, they feel like you should lower them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm just like I said, I was just being devil's advocate. Is a woman or a man, are they expecting too much if they expect those things to be normal? That's
I don't mind if anybody expects something from me, okay? But let's talk about it. Don't just blindly say in your head, man, I expect him to do this, or I expect him to be this way and this and that. Let's talk about it. That's what part being, getting to be in a relationship.
Communication.
Yeah, talk about it. Ilsa says emotionally detached. Your body's here with me, but your mind is on the other side of town. Byron says hugs can be therapeutic as long as they aren't musty.
Says that right.
Bozetta says she loves your humor. Bree says that's so wrong. Lack of respect is a deal breaker.
See.
Love the possible expectations. Absolutely, Bozetta. That's a girl.
Explain that, Bozetta.
Possible, the possibility of what can be. But speaking of that, of what can be, and these beautiful relationships, why do you want to be in a relationship?
We were all meant to have someone.
Yeah.
Were we?
Yes. God created us to have someone. We were not meant to be alone.
No. If we were, we all live in a harmony hole.
Turn this house into a
You're not alone. You're not alone, Greg. You're not alone, Marcy.
I'm not alone.
So
the problem is people don't want to wait for the right person for them.
Yes, the right time and the right timing.
Right. Some people just want to be in a relationship. It doesn't matter with who.
Yeah,
that's what you were just talking about, right, Marcy?
Yep. And then they go into these toxic relationships and they're miserable. And like I say it to them, that too. And I'm like, okay, but just think about it. You're in this relationship. You're putting your all in this relationship. It was toxic before you got into it. It's toxic all in here. You're miserable. You're complaining, and that special person can be out there, but you're in a relationship.
But isn't that the definition of crazy? If you think, I'm just saying, isn't that the definition of crazy? You knew what it was when you went into it and you expected it something to change, expected it to be different.
Ta-da! Okay.
So check this out. First of all, Bree says that's what communication is. You definitely have to communicate. Ella Taylor says, hey,
Ella.
No, we're going to have to censor Ella. Ella got on here one time and she messed us all up. Even people were still talking about it days after. It's like, what the hell?
That was like,
went to that remote. They was like, what are you talking about? I don't know. We didn't know what else was.
Ilsa says, well, I expect that a man will open the door for me. That's not something that needs to be discussed. Hey, Ilsa, you are absolutely positive. Look, there's not a woman can call me right now or call on the show right now and say that if they dated me, that they ever touched my car doors. They never touch the handle on my door. I don't do that. I open the door and I'm pissed if they do it themselves. I make them close the door back. Close it back.
Close it.
Waiting outside, snowing,
I got to
close the door back.
Close that
That's
door.
Okay. You can shut it when I get in.
That's what I do. I open the doors. I open the car doors, the establishment doors. If we're going somewhere. Look, it is what it is. That's what I do. So Ilsa, I open doors. All right. Thank you. Bree says, let's catch up with these comments. No Posey. She said, well, I don't know now. I got it. Byron says, love is too complicated. Lust is much easier to manage.
No, it's not, Byron. No, it's not. It gets complicated with lust.
Posetta said, not no more, sweetheart. Anja says, fear and desperate. Posetta says, when you get out of one and look back, you feel like your ass is crazy. I agree with that. Even though most of the women, and I'll say this to all of the women that I've loved before. All right, I respect you all. I don't think any of y'all crazy. I just think y'all had some things on your mind that wasn't cool for me. All right. He also says, Ella says, you better get to know them first. The representative shows up first.
At least 5 years, Ella. At least.
What?
Shayna says, Shayna take brown skin, coffee, and tea, and that's my partner right there, man. She is very much a gentleman.
Hey, Shayna.
It's important to note that people's motivation for pursuing relationships can vary, and everyone has their own unique set of reasons and preferences. What matters most is that a relationship is based on mutual respect, trust, and compatibility, where both partners find fulfillment and happiness. So that gives you an answer as to why do you want to be in a relationship. So and I was looking stuff up. Okay. A relationship is this: when two people come together because they want to learn together, they want to grow together, they want to heal together, share their time and companionship, and share their love and passion, they have a good chance of creating a lasting, loving relationship. Y'all agree with that?
Yeah.
I have a question. You said they want to heal together. So are you saying then that it's okay to come broken into a relationship?
I think so. I would think so. Bree says, damn, how many women have you loved, Greg?
You know what? I'm going to answer that too, Marcy, because I think at a certain age, I mean, even we all have some brokenness. Even though we've managed it, even though it has healed, you're not going to be 100% healed. You know, throughout your life, you go through different relationships,
and there's
deaths,
no such thing as perfection.
You know, heartbreaks. That's still with you. That's never going to leave. But it's what you do with that. You know, when you go in and you making it a toxic relationship because of the past, then that's where the problem comes in. But we all have some brokenness.
Yeah, we all. That's true. Yeah.
Shayna says we're all broken.
Yep.
You know, and that's the thing. If you wait on that person that's unbroken, it's not, together, you're not gonna find anybody. All right.
And I asked that question because a lot of people say that you shouldn't get into a relationship, and I'm like, and I had kind of like what you said, Gina. That's what I told the person. They're like, no, you gotta both be completely whole, and I'm like, you've been waiting forever.
Never gonna be whole. You're whole when you're born and you're a child and you haven't experienced those things. That's when you're whole. Once you get into relationships, you're never gonna be whole again. Not in that sense. Not to say that we all have some luggages, but it all depends on how you handle them and how you go into a relationship with them. Sometimes you go in too fast and you have not dealt with it.
Yep. I'm in agreement on that.
You haven't realized that there's still pain and you're still carrying luggage because you're moving too quick.
Right. And then you start taking it out on that new person. Something that you've gone through.
And you're looking for those cues. You're looking for those same things to happen again from this new person because you have not healed. And again, you're not going to be 100% healed. I have some pain in my heart that I still have. I lost my husband of 17 years. Of course, I'm never going to be healed from that. But that didn't stop me from loving Robert. That didn't stop me from being open to a new relationship. Because I took my time. I didn't jump back into a relationship right away. I took my time and I had to wait until I was ready.
And there's your key right there, Gina.
That makes sense.
Jump into a relationship right away. Okay. Now there's a period of time that you do. I guess you want to cool out because you've had so much stress, so much pain in this past relationship. But what if that person? And I'm just asking the question: what if that person comes to you? Do you block your blessings because you've been hurt so bad? Are you blocking your blessings when that perfect guy comes up? That guy comes to you, and he's trying to be the nicest guy possible, but you in your head is like he gonna be just like this,
just like the other one.
Yeah, I don't want to do this because is that fair? Shayna agrees with everything. Bozetta also says yeah. Recess conversation is everything. Shayna says looking for hurt, it's easier when you used to.
And that's what happened. That's why when an individual gets that good person that you're talking about, Greg, that one that wants to treat them good, they treat them bad.
Yep.
Yes.
Because they don't know how to be treated well.
Yeah.
And that person,
why you hear,
they don't trust them,
that's
or they
when
don't
you hear
trust them.
the good guy always ends up last.
that blessing's gone, man.
Treat them bad.
Ilsa says broken, shattered, discombobulated. The work comes in trying to put the broken pieces back together. Bree says good, bad, or indifferent. Conversation is everything. Okay, you do have to have a conversation, Bree, but sometimes when you had a conversation, that wall that that other person puts up is impenetrable. You cannot get through to it at that time. All right. So there's a thing about giving someone time to get over, giving someone time to heal. You can't force love. You can't force relationship, right? You know when it's there.
Bro, you can't keep a hardened heart either.
No.
Where nobody can get in. You can't do that.
No,
you're going to be miserable. You have to get past that.
And that's when
guess
you
what? You
sabotage the
can't
new
go
one.
back to the same places that you were either. You can't go back looking for, love in them same places that you keep getting hurt in.
Right.
It's like a carousel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I definitely don't go to the fair no more, so I don't ride the
Stop.
Like, what the heck is he talking about?
Lee says both parties have to be open. So look, so I mean we talked through this, okay, but individually, Marcy, why do I keep calling you on audio messenger? Why
I'm trying to figure that out. Did you see me doing like the heck is
look, y'all, I just came back, okay. Rosetta says, well, no, but I tell you one thing, I won't be saying the pledge allegiance to another red flag. I'm not giving you no more chances at this age, okay? I mean,
wait. President allegiance to no red what?
Red flags. You know the red flags.
Oh, okay.
Giving the pledge allegiance to another red. But okay, so Rosetta, you say that, okay? So, but and y'all feel me on this. She says she's not giving any more chances at this age. So if you're not giving any more chances, are you just going to be single for the rest of your life, or are you saying you're not looking? You're going to let God bring them to you. I mean, how does that work?
And Posetta is younger than we are. I remember her from. I think Washington.
She said she's 61.
That was Ilsa.
Oh, that was Ilsa. I'm sorry.
No, Posetta is younger than us. I remember her. I think from Washington Elementary School.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So I remember her. But you know what? People that say that always end up with that perfect person. I'm telling you, because guess what she's gonna do? She's gonna wait until she's ready. She's gonna guard her heart, and she's gonna go in with eyes wide open. So she may be saying that now, but it could be 10 years, 20 years. Look, we just had a friend of ours that got married at 76 years old.
Wow.
Thought she would never marry again because she was with her husband for 30-something years and he passed away. And with her age, she thought she would be by herself forever. But she just got married just 6 months ago.
A lot of people are getting married at a later age, and they think, like you said, because they were with someone so long that they're just so used to that person there. But then they're meeting people, and they're getting married.
Damn. Okay.
Great. As long as she has to, there is no time limit to when you're ready.
Ilsa says, right, Gina, but let's be honest. We can go back to what they think is normal.
They've made it normal, the craziness. Huh?
Shayna says growth and self-discovery. Being in a relationship can provide opportunities for personal growth and self-discovery. Through interactions with a partner, people often learn more about themselves, their needs, strengths, and areas for improvement. I agree with that totally. Posetta says, I won't be getting married that old. not at a bingo hall with Ben Gay. As
Bingo. What you said? A bingo hall with Bing and Bingay.
Bree said she didn't
Gay.
see nobody. Ben's gay. Ben's gay. But
Hilarious.
I don't know, man. You know, let's move on. What are red flags to you guys though?
Red flag.
Disrespect, dishonesty, just don't know how to act, just uncouth, just don't know how to act.
Failure to communicate.
Yep, that.
Failure to communicate.
Well, I mean, red flags can come in a lot of different ways. You know, a lot of people.
Thank you.
You know, when they become MIA, when you dating and a guy becomes MIA all the time, he might have another wife, another home, another. You know, these days you don't even know.
No,
You got a
right.
whole
Red,
nother
why are you
life
doing
over
that?
there.
I mean, I've done
That's
it before.
definitely a red flag.
I've done a lot of things that I regret that I should not have done. Okay, but it taught me to be the man that I am today. But you know, one thing that's a pet peeve of mine, I think I told y'all before. And yeah, it's stupid, but it bugs the hell out of me. Because as I said, a wolf in sheep's clothing. Ella says, "Tell it, Gina Gatson." She said your whole name, except she said the last name. Anyway, what bugs me, man, ladies, please.
Oh Lord, do you need to say it on air?
I will say it on air. I cannot stand the little beady balls on the bra strap. Okay, I can't stand that.
Oh my goodness, he
Shave your.
I said it.
He ain't talking about shaving no place else but them bra straps.
Haven't I said this before though? I can't, man.
Yes,
look,
he has.
I can't stand. Look, you know everything else.
But you know what? You better take her to Victoria's Secret. You don't let her shop in them cheap stores for her bras.
Her bra say
my
Victoria's.
You
her
better
bra
get her
say
some Victoria's because you don't
It
get them
say
bitty balls
Victoria's
on there.
Secretions on it. It say Victoria's Secretions. So maybe that's the knockoff store.
That's the knockoff.
Nancy said, "What are you talking about?"
Don't let her get no bras
Man,
from
I even told you
Walmart,
that shit. Shana said, "Oh my God, Shane,
Target,
I can't stand it." All right. Ella says,
Family
"Bye,
Dollar."
like, I don't buy them. I don't like them. Come naked to me. Anyway, Ilsa said, "I've been single for 15 years and I've become selfish with my space. The danger at this point is that I'm so comfortable that I'm not sure I want to share my space." Ilsa, you are beautiful. Okay, share your space, girl. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
Ilsa
it
says,
takes some getting used to, Ilsa.
It does.
It takes some getting used to. I had to get used to it.
Now everybody trying to tell me.
I even had to get used to Robert doing things for me. Like it was difficult to let him do things for me.
Yeah,
that was my last relationship because
I tried to take a hammer out of her hand. It was a war. I was trying to fix a door. She was trying to fix this door, closet door, and she had a hammer. And I was like, "What you doing with that hammer, babe?" I said, "Let me have that." She said, "Man, if you don't get on around the corner,
she's gonna hit you with that hammer."
I got.
It's some things Robert won't even. He didn't even try to make me stop doing. He don't even go in that area. He knows. Don't go there.
Hey man, let me recognize a couple of people, man. Bernard Agee, man, he got this hot dog. You got to come on the show, Bernard. You got to come on the show and tell us about your shop. You got this. I forgot what it was called. Okay, but
where's it located?
It's in Michigan. It's in Michigan.
Oh, okay.
All right, he's from Indiana, but he's in Michigan doing his thing with that. Okay,
you got to do a pop up, Bernard, and come to the area and do a pop up.
Yeah, this thing. Daryl Gregg, what's going on, brother? Who else we got on here? Amina, hey, Amina. What's up? Andrea, Gina, we got all of y'all on here. Okay, look, everybody trying to tell me what to do with this bra situation. Okay, Ella says that bra's like. Rosetta says bring a lint brush. All right.
Lint brush don't get those off.
Ilsa said get them Victoria's Secrets. Shayna's just ashamed. She's not gonna let me back in. She's not gonna let me back in brown skin no more. Ella says Bali bras don't get beady balls. I would have beat her conversation. Bali bras don't get beady balls. Say that 5 times real fast. Right?
I'm telling you, they're buying the wrong bras.
Bree says when folks don't speak their mind in the beginning, years pass, and folks kind of don't believe what's happening. She got off the bras though. That's all good. What do you mean they don't buy them wrong? They buy them old school grandma. So those bras,
cheap bras. Them cheap bras, bro.
Those are the ones that match the period panties, right? That's the ones they buy.
They
Y'all
buy cheap bras.
Tell him, Gina. Ellie, what do you have against Greg? I don't get it. Gina, she always on me now, okay? And that comment she made on that show, she even had Marcy saying, "What the hell was she talking about?"
No,
I was confused,
they not
discombobulated.
Victoria's Secret bras aren't cheap either, y'all.
Okay, this ain't the bra show though.
Most bras
We
right
trying
now
to
are
trying to educate you so you don't be dating them beady bra girls.
I don't know.
That's probably them little young girls though.
I don't know if it's beady bra and it's a beady bra until that time. You know, we get to that moment. Okay. I ain't
Okay,
rushing
well,
that
it's
moment.
time to help her change her wardrobe, bro.
She got time before we get to that moment. Listen to the show, y'all. Tune in, okay? Shayna says, Greg Gray. Shayna, I'm coming to Brownsville on the weekend. Bree says, Greg, don't do the matching panties and bra. Is there another question? Hold on, man. Let's get on
Shayna
this.
has something going on up there, right? When is the speed thing?
There is. When is the speed dating thing? I'm definitely gonna be there. That's this weekend.
The 21st.
Saying it's this weekend, right? It's Sweetest Day.
Is this weekend
right?
the 21st?
Exactly. Pozzetta said exactly. He talking about period bras, young women. How do you want to be best supported during a storm, a crisis, an illness? How do you want your mate to best support you? What's good for you? Ilsa says, right, Gina, don't buy Dollar General bras.
Dollar General bras.
No, that's the slingshot section. Mess around and get it mixed up with Dollar General bras.
I ain't buying bras at all, y'all. I got muscles. Look. Y'all want me to pop them for y'all? Anyway, what would how do you want to be best supported during a crisis, during illness, during a storm, a bad period in your a bad moment in your relationship?
I'd say good communication. Just be there to listen. You know, to see what it is that I might need, and at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and
emotional support. I think that's what everybody. You know, at that time, all the arguing, whatever goes out the window. There should be complete support, 100% support.
Yep.
LaFonda says sometimes just sitting there is all that they need.
Yeah.
Just listen. Don't say nothing. Don't try to fix it. Why do men do that though?
No, women do it
they're
too.
fixers. They're fixers.
When we have a complaint or we're venting, a man always think that we need them to fix it. Sometimes we just need an ear. We just need to get it off our chest. We just need an ear. But y'all gotta go try to fix it.
No,
you want to go.
That is in our
go
DNA.
beat somebody up.
That is if we care about the woman that
we are
dating or talking to or whatever. It's in our DNA to fix it.
But but women do the same thing, Mo. Let's keep it 100. Women do the same thing.
No, we don't.
Pozzetta, yes, y'all do. Pozzetta says being concerned, making sure you are fine.
Yep.
Pozzetta said, where you at, Gina? I'm telling you, man, look, and like Mo said, it is our nature to defend, to protect, okay? So if you come to us with something, yes, we're going to make, we take care.
You just can't be an ear.
Sure.
Yes, we're going to at the end, we're going to say it's going to be all right, okay? We're going to say it's going to be all right, but what do you need me to do? You know, I always ask that question. What do you need me to do?
And see that kind of like I like that right there. What do you need me to do, or what how can I help you, or something like that,
right.
Versus just jumping in. I had a person I had to like let go. Something happened, and I was talking with them, and out of this person's mouth, you want me to kill him? And I'm like, wait, what? And this person was serious. I was like, you know what?
Get out on
wait, hold on. You know, I'm like, oh Lord Jesus, no.
Dang, Marcia, you gave him some big sugar.
But see, sometimes y'all come at us real messed up with it, and that we can't do nothing.
Bro, when I want him to go beat him up, I'm gonna say, I need you to go beat somebody up. I'm gonna tell him to go get him.
Right.
But then y'all change y'all mind. Okay, well, we ain't got to do all of that. Okay, God
If
gonna
I
get
tell them to go
God
beat
gonna
them up,
get
I
us.
ain't
God
changing
gonna
my
get us.
mind. I didn't hit rock bottom.
My whole thing is this: if you're in a conversation in a relationship and you're having that conversation with that person, especially if it's a guy that cares about you, he gonna try to fix it.
Yeah, he gonna try.
Now,
to
if you didn't give a damn, he'd be like, "Would you shut up, please? I'm trying to watch the game
before I get you." Anyway, it also says men are fixers in the DNA. Ugh. Y'all want that though, okay? Rosetta says, where that man at? I'll take him. Greg, where's he at? Really? No, that really doesn't happen. LaFonda says, I lost my dad last year and the support was non-existent and trying to pick up was not better. Okay. I know LaFonda very well, and I know she bounced back though. She did. Ella says she needs to find a couple of them. Elsa says you have to tell men specifically, I don't need you to fix it. I just need you to listen. Tell him what you want. That's why I said, Ilsa, I said, Ilsa, what do you need me to do?
I have to start doing that, Ilsa. That's a good point.
Yeah, Gina, you'll never do it. You'll never. Gina's not that person, y'all. Don't let her fool you. All right. Rosetta said, where you at, Gina? Can you clone him? Oh my God, where is he? I'm right here, ladies. Ladies, I'm right here. Ladies, I'm right here.
Oh Lord. Lord.
Okay. Well, hey, look, real quick, I got one more that I want to do because I want Gina to talk about the distinguished office, which I'm not going to make it to.
Don't start that, bro.
What would you change about the modern style of relationships?
What?
Oh my gosh. It's so much stuff I would change. Communication for one. Stop watching TV and thinking your relationship should be like that is the
girl. Would you say? Wait a minute. Say that again.
Say it with your chest, Gina.
Man,
say it again,
I don't know
please.
why these young people think their relationship is TV made. That is not real, people, even though they say real wives, real this. It's not real. When they put that camera in front of them, they know they're on camera. Yep. It's not real.
Damn, somebody hurt you, huh?
No, I'm just seriously. It's so many people out here that think relationships are supposed to be like those on television.
Yep, that's the truth.
Something I don't like about the modern relationships is when I see women so aggressively go after some of these guys. I just think that is just not feminine at all. I'm not.
I ain't feminine because I went after my husband.
No. Listen to what I said. When they're very aggressively are going after them. You know, to me, that's just it's past.
Well, what about the other way around? Marcy, you think the man should be aggressively going after a woman?
Come here, girl. Come here, girl.
When I say aggressively, it's over the top. I've seen women like. I was somewhere at one point talking to a guy, and the girl just kind of like pushed me kind of out of the way to speak to this guy. He was an NBA player, and we were just having a conversation, not really trying to talk to each other. And before I can say anything, he had to check her. He checked her. And to me, that was just, if you wanted to speak to him, come and say something. And when he checked her, he was like, there's no way I would even be interested in you in the way you just disrespected her.
You can't, and being in that same arena, Marcella, that stuff has happened to me when I was doing my show. The show was really big, okay? But I spoke to everyone. But, those that were over aggressive, and I get what you're saying. I kind of just told them, hold on, I'll speak to you later. And my son would tell you to this day, okay, somebody calls me and I don't really want to be on the phone. I'll tell you, okay, I'm going to call you right back. And they didn't get that call. All right. So I can see what you're saying. LaFonda says that it's okay for a woman to ask a man out and that it's okay to submit to the right man. You can let him wear the pants in a relationship when he is
leading right. Yes.
And LaFonda says he was blocking that girl's future, Marcel.
I'm just having a conversation as friends. It wasn't, look.
Bree says the women nowadays are like we were in the past. No one likes it now. And that's what we were talking about earlier. So let me ask you guys, No, I ain't gonna even ask a question. That's the relationship roundtable. Okay, Gina, tell us about the
Well,
Distinguished
they can
Authors
bring
Guild.
their significant other out to Vegas. Get your tickets on Eventbrite. Code word Distinguished Authors Guild. We are celebrating authors and their hard work. We are going to have a heck of a time. The gala starts at 4 p.m. That's Vegas time. They get to have hors d'oeuvres and champagne. It's a red affair. The ladies will be
I
in
ain't
their
wearing red.
beautiful red evening gowns. Men can wear whatever color they want. But women are
I'm
going to
not
be in
even
their
wearing the suit.
beautiful red evening gowns. We're going to have hors d'oeuvre, champagne. We have two great entertainers. Man, the music is going to be off the chain. We have Joseph George, who does a great Luther. Woo, 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 woo. Did I do it?
No, you didn't.
Okay.
Sorry.
Who does a
No.
great Luther Vandross.
He does.
Man, last year the ladies was
Wait,
throwing their panties
Luther
on the
Van
stage,
who?
weren't they, bro?
What
Not
you
Oh,
call it?
Lord.
the Petey
Luther
Bras,
Van
not the
who?
Petey Bras. And then we have a up and coming artist right here from Chicago, R&B artist R.A. Scripted, Unscripted. If you love R&B, get ready for that. Man, we're going to have a great time. Go and get your tickets. If you can't make it to Vegas, you can use your ticket virtually. So you still will be helping college freshman students that are in the writing field. Your purchase goes towards those scholarships. Now we have something great coming up on the 28th. You guys are going to be seeing that soon, and probably within the next day or two. But we're going to have a virtual book fair for our authors. So please support. Come out and purchase a book. Come out and just to see what they're doing, to support. Hey, these authors deserve it. What's
I
that
know.
look, bro?
I know about that. But Rosetta says, "Will
idea.
you have a clone person for me, or I will bring my babies, Cody and Carrington and Tuxes, my Malteses." Look, ladies, I'm gonna be there. I'm a
Come
boy.
on
No,
out. Come on out to Vegas.
I ain't gonna make it because
Rosetta, come on out to Vegas.
Gene, I gotta tell you, I'm not going to make it. But
No,
Greg,
you
I have to
don't.
tell you, if you do not make it, you will be dead.
yeah, but I need to. But here's the reason why I got some.
How about killing people now?
Bro, don't
personal.
do this. We gonna do this off the air because
We're gonna do it now because
She gonna cuss you out.
hit a nerve.
she ain't gonna cuss me out on the air though.
You about to hit a nerve.
That's it. Yep. Leave her alone. Don't
I
do
need you
that.
to send me. I need you to send me. Can I instead of this is some technical stuff that we do. Instead of me having to do it right then and there that night, see, I rushed, and every time I get it right on time at the time that it starts, can I get some stuff sent to me ahead of time? That way I can already have it edited, and all I gotta do is play stuff in.
Oh, well, I do that anyway.
No, you don't. You give it to me that night.
I don't know what you're talking about. So when we off the air?
Ilsa says, great discussion this evening. Until next time, peace and blessing. And we love you, Ilsa. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ilsa.
Thank you
Hey,
for
I'm telling you, I'm taking her tip. I'm using her tip.
And Bridget says, ooh, are you getting something now, Bridget? What she do? Ooh. What are you doing?
Count that one.
Y'all make sure y'all get down there. And LaFonda says, since we're talking about support, who wants a young black man going to college? I need help. He has not made up his mind.
Oh,
Trying to send them to me. I know your boy. Okay, send them to me. I'm a man.
yeah. Send him on the show. We got some words.
Yeah, put him on the show. We could do a whole show for him. Put him on the show. Let's do it.
It's nothing like having an education.
I got one too that's going
guess what?
indecisive. He's Jeremiah. He's indecisive. Right? He got 2 full rides. I said it don't matter which train you get.
That up. Guess what? I worked.
You got 2 trains to get on. You need to get on one of them.
18 years in education, higher education, and there's so many adults 40, 50, 60 years old coming back trying to get their college education because they did not get it when they were young, and they got good paying jobs. And that's one of the main reasons that they didn't go to college, because they got a good paying job. I don't need an education. And that job pulled the rug from up under their feet. And now they're starting over.
I got an idea, Gina, for a show, y'all. Let's bring some young kids on here and let's ask them what do you want to do? What do you see your future? Let's ask the young ones, and let's ask some of the older ones, like the LaFonda's son, who's graduating and going. Let's ask.
So you're saying like high schoolers and
Teenagers.
then 20-year-olds as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah, that's
I
good.
want to do that. Let's
Because
just
they're
talk
you
to
know
them.
what?
grandson's not
Again,
here unless
social
he's on the
media has
weekend.
put in their minds that they can make all this money on social media, being an influencer
yeah.
and doing these different things, and
That's
they
the
don't need to
lazy
go to
route.
school for that.
Yeah.
But
That's
things
like the
change.
NBA.
Think about how even social media is going to change again,
Yeah.
and
Breathe.
they're not going to have that.
Breathe. LaFonda. Bring them on the show. I want them on the show. Inbox me. Let's get them on the
Breeze baby is what, 7?
Yeah.
My little poo baby.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
he's very charismatic, man. He's
Yes,
He is. He's a little sweetheart.
got him. She said,
Let's set that up for next week,
Let's set it up for next week. Let's go. I want people
because
from around the
that's a
country,
good
though.
conversation to
I want
have.
people from
Because
around the country, not just hometown.
and I'm gonna say this too: college isn't for everyone.
Mhm.
2 of my children went to college, 1 didn't, and all 3 of them are successful.
I was just saying but there are things out there. There's skills. There's something in Northwest Indiana now for like electricians and different other skills, and it's free. And they're having trouble finding people to come in for the training.
They
You
just
get in the
started that
union.
program.
You get it.
So
You
I
get
wanna
this.
plan. I want to plan it. Okay, we didn't talk about the plans here, but I want to plan something that's going to be very special for this show.
Yeah, and let's bring on some professionals who can talk to them
Well,
too.
You know, the one thing that I really dug about Texas is if they can't find them, they make them. You know what they do? They go through the temporary services, and the temporary services train them and certify them in that field that they want that employer to be in. In other words, if they need to learn how to solder, they taught them how to solder and they certified them, send them on to the employer. If they didn't make the cut, they got cut just like anybody else. If they did, they got on permanent. So they just basically trained their force.
Okay, cool.
IBM, Motorola, Rome Corp, all those, they were picking those people up, getting
And see,
trained.
we'll bring that out too, okay? Because like Gina just said, college isn't for everyone, okay?
It
But let's find out exactly, what they want. Let's find out what they want and need. Maybe we
They
can
want a
put,
whole bunch of money right now.
we can put people in place. Well, it's not always about money all the time, okay? That's what yes, money helps, all right? And maybe we can set up something that people can, do something.
But even so, think about the people who make a lot of money, NBA players, NFL players who have big money and they end up broke.
Yeah.
You have to have that education on how to manage that money
Come on.
too.
Yeah,
How
that
to
financial
invest it,
literacy.
how to keep it in your hands.
Absolutely.
And have something just to back up, because especially when you're talking about the professional athletes, something can happen just like that. And so, you're not going to be playing the sports for life. And that financial literacy definitely
that was the argument to start paying the college players. That was the argument behind starting to pay the college players, because college players, how many college players that were superstars in college that had a career-ending hit, and they broke, but they done made the college $50 gajillion,
And bro,
and
we had a
nothing.
guest on. We had a
Go
guest
ahead.
on that talked about just what we're talking about. I can't remember his name. I'll refresh your memory when we get off the air. But he talked about how to make that money grow, even as a college student.
Yeah.
But we want to make sure that we cover all bases on that show. This maybe have to be a 2-parter too. We cover all bases on the show because again, we all we've gone to college, we've worked, we've done this and that, but we have unconventional occupations. All right, and there's I'm gonna look, Rick Party. I know you're watching, bro. I need you to come to that show, okay? He's a voiceover coach, but he's been a radio DJ forever. All right, he's done well at it. All right, gone to college and everything and this and that, okay? But a lot of times we pick these majors, and we don't do the majors. I mean, I have a business.
Yeah.
I have a bachelor's in business, associates in electronics, a certificate in welding, and I was a pimp too. So I'm just saying, unconventional. Dan Sisman, my good friend, okay, he says, went to college on full ride but hated school. So I went to work at on farm and learned a lot. Now working in steel mills as a mechanic, making great money. There you go, man. I'm telling you. Posetta says exactly. Yeah, I want everybody to come through for that show, man. We're going to set it up. and we're gonna have a real nice discussion, all right, about
future careers
and their future. Period. We're gonna do that. All right.
Yes, let's do this. Let's do this.
Good, yeah.
It's going to be next week. We're going to fill in the blanks. We're going to reach out to a lot of people to see if these people. We can only put 10 people on at a time, but we'll see if these people can come through and hang out with us and give some insight.
We know a lot of entrepreneurs.
A lot of entrepreneurs and a lot of seniors in high school.
And you know, we'll talk about this after off the air, guys. But this is Dope Living TV Live, man. We appreciate you guys hanging out with us, and we will see you guys tomorrow. All right? Peace out.